Hello, hello, Perfidious Pete here, ready to dive back into the trenches for a little more XCOM, The Long War. On our last episode, we headed down to Texas to put an end to a series of alien abductions at the Astrodome. Fortunately for us, it's October, so not a single Astros player or spectator was in so much as a single instant of danger. Same didn't really hold true for our troopers, however, who faced some fairly stiff resistance from Team Alien. There were several pods of mutons, although we did get a live capture on one despite great personal risk for Jaden Smith. He manned up and got a job done. And our team was also struggling with the symptoms of the mysterious STD that's been ravaging our barracks. I know some of you may prefer STI, which is fine if you like the more hip, modern nomenclature. That's cool. We're not exactly sure what this particular mysterious affliction is, but its symptoms include missing incredibly high percentage shots, and failing at even the most trivial tasks when the situation is critical. The only other thing we really know about it is that Paris Hilton is definitely patient zero, and she may still be a carrier of the disease. So we considered asking Dr. Valen to look into it, maybe taking Paris down for a little examination, but since that would distract her from distracting the other scientists from playing Plants vs. Zombies down on the research terminals at the lab, we decided it's probably best to just quarantine Paris and go ahead and tough it out the hard way. We also lost a Shiv on the mission, so we're going to run down to the engineering labs here, go ahead and get him rebuilt. We did also learn an important lesson about Shivs on our last mission, in that Shivs are a lot like SpaghettiOs. When you first discover them, you love them, you think they're like the greatest thing ever. But then you grow up a little bit, you get a little bit more sophisticated palate, your tastes change a little bit and sort of mature. And you realize that what you thought was a deliciously delightful pasta treat is basically just dog food in red sauce. And we feel much the same way about our non-alloy Shiv. Since we've built Maria, our alloy Shiv, the little machine in Mensch has taught us exactly how much regular Shivs blow. Now we are still going to go ahead and rebuild Tweaky, because he did do us a good turn once when we fought a mission with largely a scrub team. He sort of turned in an ace performance. So we are going to rebuild him just based on his one shining moment where for a single instant he didn't suck balls. And that's going to earn him a rebuild. But that will probably be his last one. Thereafter, next time we toss him into a wood chipper, we're just going to probably salvage him for parts. So with that taken care of then, nothing else to do but go ahead and start scanning. So let's get to it. Alright, bipod for our heavy laser cannon, which we're actually looking quite forward to. It'll be good for the Shanae Jenkins Memorial Gatling laser. Oh, and one other thing we do need to do, actually. We do want to go to our hangar. I noticed on our aircraft list, we have no laser cannon ready aircraft over Africa. None. And that's simply not going to do. So we are going to need to get one down. We do have another laser cannon in the works, so we're going to take Londart Paulson. Is he our only good pilot? Yeah, alright. So we're going to give him the Candyman. We're going to transfer him on down to Africa. The only reason we're doing this is because, seriously, the aliens, they just won't leave Africa alone, man. They just can't let it go. It's just like a scab that's on their knee. They just keep picking at it, picking at it, picking at it, picking at it. And you know it's going to leave a huge scar, but you just keep doing it anyway. So, anyway, we're going to make sure we have a ready interceptor pilot down there who has a laser cannon. And probably what we'll do is, once Panic's weapon comes back online, we will transfer him back to North America. And when our other laser cannon comes available, we'll just equip that on someone there. The aliens haven't been doing much work over North America anyway, so. And they did just do an abduction mission there. Oh, a cutscene.
So, what is it, Doctor?
Central asked my question.
It's
an irregular
remarkable.
hexagon is what it is.
The
Not that
crystalline
remarkable.
structure housed within the canister is actually a suspension containing billions of cybernetic nanomachines, each made up of both
Come on, Dr.
organic
Valen, you
and
have no idea what
mechanical
any of those words
components.
mean. You're just reading out of the dictionary.
My team's analysis indicates these microscopic robots are capable of assembling mechanical structures with unprecedented efficiency.
So unlike any of your
Further
engineers,
study
they
and
actually know how to
some
do their job?
specialized facilities, we may be able to engineer a sort of cyber suit that interfaces
Bullshit.
with the human body.
It takes you 3 weeks to build a taser. It'd take you 140 years to build some kind of giant mecha robot.
The tissue itself, incorporating aspects of the alien's own genetic adaptations by using the nanites to fuse the foreign material.
Well, that sounds like a terrible
Commander
idea.
will have to decide where the greatest advantage lies.
So Dr. Valen finds mysterious ooze in a alien canister just lying on the ground in the middle of a forest somewhere, and her first instinct is to fucking inject it into her veins just to see what happens.
We have at least
This is why you got F's in science, Dr. Valen, all through school. That's why. Somebody handed you a jug of bleach once, and your first instinct was to fill a syringe full of it and jam it in your neck. It's also why you spent a lot of time in the hospital when you were in science school. I'm assuming your science school was like in Nicaragua or something. Whatever, we completed xenogenetics, so let's go assign some new research. Illuminator gun sight, it's not that great. Genetics lab. We could build one, but I'm not a huge fan of the gene mods, and there's a reason for that, which I'll explain just very briefly. All the gene mods add fatigue time to your soldiers in between missions, and apart from the legs that let you leap on top of buildings, and the second heart, I think, which is the one that gives you some immunities and makes you have less fatigue, all the other gene mods really enhance the fatigue of your troopers by quite a bit for everything you add. I think it starts at 3 hours and goes up. And honestly, I feel the utility of most of the gene mods doesn't actually warrant the penalty that you get in the extra fatigue. So I would probably only give, there are only one or two gene mods that I would actually consider giving to troopers. And I don't really feel it's worth the investment of building a gene laboratory just to give 1 or 2 gene mods to a select few troopers. So we're gonna pass on that for now. If we need to later, we could always revisit that. Now we also have a bit of a decision here with regard to research. We did capture a muton on our last mission, and if we did muton autopsy and then the muton interrogation, that would give us access to the alien grenade project, which I really want to get since we're loaded with engineers. It'd be really useful. But the problem is there are 2 other things on this tier that we also really, really need. Alien biocybernetics is the research that unlocks the cybernetic lab that lets you build mech troopers, which we really, really would like to get. And the other problem is xenopsionics. Now, alien biocybernetics we will do eventually. There's a definitive yes that we're going to get to that. But xenopsionics we're actually going to do it first, and I'll tell you why. Now, xenopsionics, there is a feature. When you first unlock this, the moment you do, every trooper that you send on a mission starts gaining psionic EXP. You don't have to use psionic powers. It's just anytime you send them on a mission, even if you haven't got a psionic trooper yet, they start gaining EXP as soon as you send them out after researching this. And since we can start earning EXP for something we don't even have yet, once soon as we get our xenopsionics then, and our psionics lab up, our troopers will be more powerful right from the get-go. So this is just sort of a little head start action, which is why I'm going to go ahead and get that. Also, it's only 10 days, which is not a huge time investment.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander.
Uh-huh.
I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Delightful. Speaking of new recruits in the lab, I want to take a look and see if we can build a new laboratory. Yes? No. What do we need? We're 1 scientist short. We had 28 and it takes 29. 1 scientist. Seriously? Couldn't we get one of these troopers who's never gone on a mission and has just been sitting in the barracks for nigh on a year collecting a salary doing nothing, like, say, Derek Dixon here, who I know was among one of the first people we recruited? Couldn't we just fucking throw a lab coat on him and send him down to the labs with Dr. Valen? I mean, Dr. Valen is not going to fucking notice that he's not actually a scientist. There's no chance that she's going to do that. So if we put a coat on him, could we then maybe build a new laboratory? Yes? Come on, what do you say, Faceless Masters? My subterfuge, you want to go for it? No? Fine, you guys are such sticks in the mud. It would have been cool to have. We could have made like a funny movie out of it where the guy goes in and pretends to be the scientist despite the fact that he's like a janitor. Would have been wacky hijinks. Probably starred one of the Wayans brothers. Would have been great. Oh well.
Uplink complete.
Alright, now we have a new satellite uplink, and we do have a spare satellite. Issue with that is I'm not actually going to launch either of those satellites until our next round of satellites is finished because I'm keeping a spare. So far, the Long War has taught me that you always have a spare satellite ready, even if you don't plan on using it. So I know we're building some more satellites, and we'll launch them when they're finished, but I'm keeping them a spare. Sorry. Let's get back to scanning then. Laser pistol, that's fine. And we are having a covert operation, which may be our next mission, it looks like. Alright, so we have a medium UFO that is low over Africa. Okay, now this UFO is low. Who do we have ready? Seriously? We have one ready unit. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. This unit is low, so it can't shoot down our satellite. And Candyman has, I feel, basically zero chance of taking down a medium UFO. He has no kills. So this is going to be a wave at the alien situation. We're going to go up on defensive, try and hit him once, and then just bug out. I know he's not going to be able to shoot this down. So, of course, he's immediately hit. Delightful. That's going to be like 6 days of repair time. How long is his repair time on that? From the one hit? Like 6 days? 6 fucking days. Well, it's still faster than rearming him, so... Alright. Well, we're just going to watch that UFO then, and do whatever it wants. It's not going to shoot down our satellite because it's low. And at least waving at it, maybe, I don't know, scared it off. Alright, so there's our other laser cannon. We need to go back to our hangar then, do our aircraft list, and we are going to give this to... I think Heater looks good. He was smart enough to steal the name of the pitcher from the Sandlot, so as his call sign. The Nunez was hard, man. He was hard. And then I guess we'll just go back to scanning. Alright, so we have a covert operation then. And here's where we find out if the Curse of Tara Reid is real. We did not send Tara Reid as our infiltrating operative on this, so now's the time we find out. Is the Curse of Tara Reid a thing, or was it merely a fluke? Oh, flying low and needs extra fuel. So, perhaps the Curse of Tara Reid is broken? Maybe? I don't know, but curse broken or not, we are about to throw 4 motherfuckers into a giant wood chipper. So, we're going to take our 4 best units. We're taking Lindsay all day, Lohan. We're not going to screw around here. Lindsay is perfectly equipped. Alright, Lindsay is solid. We're going to take Paris Hilton. We're hoping that the quarantine we put her in will have fixed the problem. You know what? That is not the Shanae Jenkins Memorial Gatling Laser. We're making items available. Somebody else was carrying it. We just that was the spare, and she's not wielding the spare. She's wielding the Shanae Jenkins Memorial Gatling Laser. Thank you. And for a bipod, bipod is fantastic. It gives you 10 aim and 10 critical if you don't move. So we're definitely going to be doing that, and she will be carrying. You know what? I like the scope. Call me finicky if you like, but I like this. I don't know why. I really like the scope on top. So we're putting the scope on top. Yeah, Paris, you like it on top, don't you? That's right, girl. So we're going to put a scope and a bipod. And Paris Hilton is good. She can keep her tack armor. That's fine. She's not going to be moving much if things go well. T-Swizzle, definitively going on the mission. There is no question that we are sending Taylor Swift. We're going to give her phalanx armor, shotgun, and you know what? You're going to keep those high-capacity mags, Tay-Tay. And what are we going to give you to go with that? You know what? I think a flashbang will do you well. And then it's no doubt we're sending Jaden Smith. The reason we're sending Jaden Smith is on our last covert operation, we also sent Jaden and Taylor. And I tell you what, the dynamic duo of Smith and Swizzle did, you know what, Smith and Swizzle? Sounds like a firearms manufacturer. Buy the new Smith and Swizzle 50 caliber devastating handgun. I would totally buy a Smith and Swizzle weapon. But anyway, I digress. The Smith and Swizzle combination proved to be remarkably effective. So we're going to give them actually the same kit. Flashbang. And Jaden actually has a tendency to run out of ammo as well, so we're going to give him the high-capacity mags too. And they both have shotguns and reasonably good aim. So they'll be fine from a hit standpoint. So it's meat grinder time. Let's see where we wind up. Anywhere but the train yard. Not 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 the train yard. Last time we were in a train yard, Martin Lawrence died. Not the train yard. Not the train yard. Dropship has arrived. Seriously, everybody chant. Not the train yard. Not the train yard. Come on, Taylor Swift. Not the train yard. Not the train yard. Jaden, come on, man. Not the train yard. It worked. So we have a liquor store. Alright then. Something tells me that raid on a liquor store is playing to Lindsay Lohan's strengths. She has a lot of experience with this particular operation. So I already like our chances.
Forces disrupted one of our operatives who was in the process of
Lindsay is she's in her element. I mean, really, you couldn't have asked for a better mission.
Any hostiles in the area, so our operative can finish recovering the data.
So we've got to make our way over to the operative, and we're gonna have a lot of enemy resistance. Also, our options for cover, we're gonna get inside this building because our options for cover out here in this parking lot they're shit. I mean, there's no two ways about it. They're bad.
I'm rolling.
So let's just take a single move and see what we can spawn. Paris Hilton is not going to be able to move. She's not going to be able to fire, which is why we moved her first. So we're going to try and get her into a position of full cover where she will not be flying. I'm thinking here looks strong. Alright. Now our other units can do some more dangerous and risky things. Tay-Tay, what can you do? I'm actually tempted to take Tay-Tay on a dash move here. You know what? I'm beyond tempted. I'm actually going to do it. Taylor Swift is going to dash into that building behind full cover. Now that enemy trooper can't get any closer to Taylor Swift without taking some combat reflexes shots. And if he throws a grenade, we should have a reasonable chance of Lindsay Lohan putting some covering fire on him. So, I don't really like having Lindsay in only half cover, however. Alright, Jaden Smith, you have tactical defense and low profile. So full cover is just as good as half cover for you. I'd really like to get that unit to move. So I'm actually going to have Jaden take a flush shot at this guy and see if we can push him out. Alright, that missed, but it did push the alien out, which is fine. Medina. Yeah, I have no use for you, Patricia Medina. You're going to be hiding on a roof for basically the whole mission. Also, you can suck it. This is the shit mission that we did not want you to get, and you got it for us. On this one, then, it's going to be suppression for Lindsay Lohan. So let's see how the aliens react here. Oh, shit. I was worried about the rocket. So immediately our troops are already in the screw job zone and that our cover has been destroyed. Also, why did she... Oh, she was suppressing a different guy. This is why the 4-man Exalt missions are absolute bullshit. Taylor Swift, still okay. And Jaden Smith's car is now on fire. Oh god, these 4-man Exalt missions are such utter, absolute fucking bullshit. I'm gonna bitch the entire mission. We've got 7 Exalt troopers already on top of us. They have a ridiculous amount of health. This should be a kill. Taylor Swift and Paris Hilton are both already injured. So Paris Hilton has no cover of any kind. No, because it got blown up, which means she's going to have to move. So we also have 2 units coming in on our flank, which is also lovely. So Jaden Smith, what can you do? Oh, this is Taylor Swift. Alright, so... we're actually going to move Taylor Swift to this cover. She's going to take a shot here. Not a kill, but that's okay. She's going to get a go again. And that's going to finish her off then. Or finish that guy off at any rate. Lindsay Lohan. She has a terrible chance to hit that guy. What can Jaden Smith do? Right, who can Paris Hilton see here? It says she can see... oh, the other one is with squad sight, but she can't actually get a target on him. You know what? I'm actually going to have Paris Hilton double tap this chump. Oh, 56% twice. 56% twice is better than 71 once. It's more likely to get a single hit. Mathematically, it's more likely to get a single hit. So we got to have Jaden Smith then try and come finish that guy off.
Heading out.
Or if not, he's going to have to flashbang him. 60, 62. Flush shot's not going to get it done, Jay, and you're going to have to do it. Don't miss. 14 damage critical. Wow, that's actually quite impressive. So that just leaves Lohan, and we're going to take a shot. That's a hit. He's going to adrenaline surge, and oh crap. I was going to have her suppress, but she can't. Okay, we're going to have to gamble. And I thought she was going to miss.
Weapons empty. Can't engage.
So Paris Hilton's in a kind of a tough spot. We do have our... Can you do anything? No. Where is that enemy? Can you hit him with the flashbang? No. So hunker down then. That car's going to explode. Paris Hilton probably going to get killed. Where'd that guy come from? There's so many enemies on these maps, it's just fucking retarded. That was lucky. Exalt took a bum move and that they took an advance and took a shot at Lindsay Lohan.
Contact.
So there's at least 5 more Exalt troopers. Alright, Paris Hilton is she's going to have to move. And this shot should not count, but Taylor Swift's going to have to reload.
That's it. I'm out.
Nope, Taylor Swift's not going to reload. Taylor Swift's going to kill that guy with the pistol. Weren't counting on the sidearm, were you, chump? Alright, so Lindsay Lohan is out of ammunition. So she's going to fall back to full cover, and she's going to reload.
Ready to rock.
That leaves Jaden Smith in a relatively bad position. He is very exposed. Hilton, what can you do? Alright, so Hilton once again actually is going to go for the 2x56. We're going to put her on the double tap. And not even going to waste a second shot. She's going to straight up kill him.
Planted him.
So that leaves Jaden Smith with an opportunity to provide a little bit of cover for Taylor Swift. We're going to bring... Yeah, we're going to bring Jaden Smith into this building. And then he is going to go on Overwatch.
I'm on it.
And we're likewise going to Overwatch with our covert operative. See what Exalt brings in. I'm sure someone will jump down on top of this roof with our operative just to screw us. Seems like about the way this mission is going. Alright. So that did not happen. That gives us an opportunity to sort of recoup. We're going to reload.
Green to go.
Taylor Swift desperately needs a reload. Jaden Smith also needs to reload, actually. So Lindsay Lohan is going to take a dash move. Oh, fuck. There's Overwatch from... Who was this? An Exalt Elite Operative. Great. Alright, Jaden Smith also going to reload. Our operative, Overwatch. So there is one more Exalt around. And what are they, coming up behind us? Fuckers are everywhere. So I think I've killed 6 so far, which means we have like between 12 and 15 left to go. So we want to get closer to our operative so we can maybe hack a relay. We're going to take Jaden, have him begin moving. He's going to drop into Overwatch. Alright, where can our operative get to? Can our operative get into this building? She can. We're going to bring our operative into this building. Alright, she can spot an enemy somewhere. Oh, great, right there. Alright, so she has actually spawned an enemy, which is even worse. I'm very worried about some people getting behind Paris Hilton. She's going to go on Overwatch. Why is Taylor Swift not... I reloaded her pistol. Brilliant. I am a stupid, stupid man. Alright, so the only way Taylor Swift is going to be able to... Oh, she's going to have to come to here then and reload. I was hoping to get her up by our operative to help cover him with close quarters combat, but that is not going to happen. Lindsay Lohan is going to have to take a double move as well. We need her in better cover. And that did not draw another Overwatch shot, thankfully. I don't think Lindsay's going to get that lucky twice. Alright, so Jaden Smith then is going to head out here in case of Overwatch. In case of Overwatch, break Jaden Smith. Alright, so no Overwatch, just a guy standing there in the open. You know what, I'm actually going to take that shot. Hit, but not a kill. I'm actually fairly confident that we can finish this guy off, though.
They're trying to pull back.
So no one is on Overwatch. We're going to have our rookie head on out. She's going to hack this terminal. It's not a hackable one. Well, Ricky, I was going to have you try and get close him out with your pistol, and you're too far away. What about a flashbang? No, you are worthless. So go ahead and take this miracle shot then, I guess. Holy crap, the rookie stepped up and delivered. I was thinking we could hack that terminal. It would produce a situation where the Exalt troopers can't fire. They just have to sit and reload. But apparently that is not a hackable terminal, so... We're going to do some overwatching here. And Lindsay Lohan also going to go one tile here and also overwatch because I'm very worried about that trooper that we know there's at least one Exalt out covering this area. Alright, so this should be clear then. Let's bring Jaden Smith in here. He's going to overwatch. And we're going to take our rookie, and they are going to dash in, and next turn we should be able to hack a terminal.
We're close to recovering another piece of the intel.
Paris Hilton's still covering with Overwatch.
Relay,
and Overwatch actually for Tay-Tay and Lindsay Lohan as well. We're going to try and make these aliens come to us. We don't want to go out forward after them. We want to let them come in on us.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Yeah, I want to know where those Exalt troopers are. Maybe they're on the roof. Oh, here they're going to come in through this back door. Alright, so Paris Hilton is actually in a reasonable spot to deal with them. As is Jaden Smith. Okay, so... We're going to have Paris overwatch.
I'm on it.
Taylor Swift is going to come to this full cover. She's also going to overwatch. We should give her 2 shots at anybody coming in that door. Lohan's going to cover the rear. And I would love to get Jaden outside. You know what? We're actually going to go ahead and move Jaden. Let's see what he comes up with here. He has 2 more Exalt troopers. And he now has vision on nothing. So we're going to bring him back inside then. And our rookie, we're going to adjust her position and put her on Overwatch. Now let's see if our Overwatch trap works here. We should have at least 1 unit coming in through this door. If not, we may take a HE grenade, blow the wall down, and just try to expose some. If they won't come in, we'll try and expose them.
I don't think we're alone out here.
So still, the Exalt troopers will simply not come through that door.
Got my eyes on.
Good. We've decrypted some of the Exalt data, and it looks like their communications were disrupted by our hack. We should keep looking for the remaining relays.
So I'm going to see what we can see with Jaden Smith. Alright, so Jaden can see 1 alien. What's his shot like? 70% chance to hit with an 80%. We're going to take it. So we gambled on a big critical there, and that paid off. It's going to be Overwatch for our rookie, Overwatch for Taylor Swift. Lohan, also Overwatching. We can slowly retreat back to this other comm array and hack it. We necessarily have to kill everybody on the mission. If they won't come to us, that's by all means fine. If they don't want to wade into our Overwatch, we'll take them out. Although, honestly, with the way Paris Hilton has been performing lately, were I one of the Exalt troopers, I would gleefully wade into her Overwatch. So we're going to take Jaden Smith to this position just to see what we can see. Looks like nothing, so then we're going to bring Jaden into this building. Alright, so there are 2 Exalt troopers just standing outside waiting. We're going to bring our rookie to this full cover then. And Taylor Swift still going to Overwatch. Lindsay Lohan still on Overwatch. We are not going to go out this way until we've got Jaden Smith to ghost up and lead the charge.
There's something out there.
There are definitely aliens on the roof that I think are just waiting.
Cover the flanks.
And so we got to reload. Paris Hilton actually has a shot. We're going to take the double 56%. That's a hit and a shred. This shot will almost certainly miss. That again, that miss is part of the bug, so we're well aware of why that miss happened. We're actually gonna have our rookie see if she can close that guy out. Can you get an HE up there? No. You know what? We're going to throw that anyway, just to destroy his cover. And that may give Lindsay Lohan a quality shot to finish him off. But didn't kill him. He's one hit from death, however. And that should give Lohan the opportunity to close him out. Except she can't fucking see him. So it's going to be up to Taylor Swift then. She's going to have to run and gun. I didn't want to have to use it, but when push comes to shove and the chips are down, it's always up to Taylor Swift to get the job done. And this should be a very good, yeah, she can't miss, actually. You know what? That guy only has 1 health. We are going to hit him with a pistol. As long as it has 100%, a 96 is good enough. Taylor Swift doing 5 damage with a pistol. Quite impressive.
Got my eyes on.
And we will have Jaden Smith then cover the back door.
Heading there now.
Going to be Overwatch for Jaden. And I know this is this style of gameplay here is about as exciting as watching, you know, Jaden Smith act. I mean, it's sort of like watching him plod through his role in the Karate Kid, but when it comes to the Exalt missions, we can't really afford, especially the 4-man Exalt mission, you can't really afford to play aggressively at all. Any kind of aggression is just going to get you dead.
Let's do this.
So we're going to see if we have a trooper out here on Overwatch, and if so, if Jaden Smith can draw him out. And so we're cleared to the truck. Now, we cannot cluster up around that truck because I don't know if that was a sniper or a Rocketeer, but if there's a Rocketeer on the roof, he will blow up those vehicles. So we're going to Overwatch with Paris Hilton. Taylor Swift, I'm almost comfortable with where she's at, actually. You know what? We're actually going to have Taylor Swift come guard the back door.
Heading to that location.
That's right, Taylor Swift guarding the back door, because probably a lot of people want to put it in her butt. So I would say she probably spends a reasonable portion of her time guarding her back door.
Confirmed.
And we're going to Overwatch then with Lindsay Lohan. We do still know that there is an XCOM. Yeah, see, there he is. He's out there.
Did you hear something?
Yeah, we know that guy is out there. So this should be Overwatch then. We've got Taylor Swift with her... We left Taylor Swift with her pistol. And Paris Hilton missed. So we're probably going to have a dead trooper. Okay, fortunately that guy does not have a shot. That's very lucky. So double tap again for Paris Hilton. That's a kill.
Kill confirmed.
Nice critical for Paris Hilton. We're going to actually open this door just to take a look. This won't cost an action for Taylor Swift. Okay, so there are still 2 troopers out. I don't know what they're doing. They're just standing there. It's possible they have not yet been triggered. So we're going to Overwatch. Oh, let's get rid of that pistol. We're going to Overwatch with Taylor Swift. Now, Jaden Smith, at some point, someone is going to have to go draw out this sniper. So go ahead and take a single move, Jaden. Alright, there we go. So there are 2 Exalt Elites over there.
I'm all right.
That is not a good thing. We have 2 of them, one of which is badly injured, however. What's your shot? 95% with the flush shot, huh? Take it.
Flushing time. I need
now that does leave Jaden in a reasonably difficult position. He is out of ammo and in no cover. So it's going to be up to Lindsay Lohan to try and keep Jaden Smith alive. We're going to put her on Overwatch. And our rookie is we're going to try and make our rookie the more tempting target. We're going to put them right next to the economy. So steadying weapon, throwing a grenade, throwing smoke. That's interesting behavior for the Exalt troopers. So, shot from Lohan. And a hit. That came from a very bizarre angle. Apparently, Lindsay Lohan banked that laser shot off the mirror of a parked vehicle. Oh, these are new troopers. Okay. Alright, so we may have gotten away with something there. So 271% shots, much better than an 81% shot. And we will go ahead and have Paris Hilton just burn through ammo all day. We're not overly concerned about ammo. Taylor Swift's just going to keep those 2 Exalt troopers pinned back there. I'm comfortable with them being stuck where they're at. Lindsay Lohan with a 65% will take it. And she's going to follow it up with that same shot again. Oh, you know what? Let's have Jaden Smith take the shot, actually. Jaden Smith is out of ammo, so we won't have Jaden Smith take the shot. We'll have Jaden Smith move to full cover and reload. We're going to hack.
We've hacked all the comm relays in this area, Commander. The data is fully decrypted. We need to move the operative to the evac.
That's nice. Can I go back to the operative, please?
We have a new objective.
27%. You know what? We're not going to take any risks. It's a flashbang. There's no reason to not throw it. We're almost at end of mission. We're just going to flashbang that shit brick in case Lindsay Lohan misses. And let's face it, we've raided a liquor store. Lindsay has had ample opportunity to indulge at this point. Yeah, see? So it's a good thing that we threw the flash, because old Lindsay may have had a bit of a Chardonnay or two, so... Alright, are these guys still gonna... They're still gonna just stand back there and dick around, huh? Well, okay. As long as they want to stay put and screw around, I'm more than willing to let them.
Position confirmed.
Alright, so I guess we found that other elite.
Bye-bye.
We were wondering where it went, and, well, we answered the question. So Jaden Smith is actually in a bit of a sticky wicket.
Copy that.
We're going to advance with Lohan, and we're going to put Lohan on Overwatch. Paris Hilton also going to Overwatch, and Taylor Swift, yet again, sticking with the Overwatch. And we may have some kind of bug happening with these aliens. I don't know what it is they're doing. Their AI behavior is off. One of them has run away every time he's been visible. So we're going to get our... Can we get the operative? One tile short, huh? Alright, so our operative's going to dash. We are not going to chase that alien with Jaden Smith. So Paris Hilton's actually going to take a moment to reload. She's burned quite a bit of her ammo.
Roger, got my eyes on.
Overwatch is then. And we're going to readjust with Jaden Smith.
Aye, aye, Commander.
And then also go on Overwatch. And let's see what the enemies do here. More steadying weapon from those two, which, you know, seems to follow. That's all they've done so far. Got a new unit dropping in, who's almost certain to be dead. Well, he's at least badly injured.
Damn it. Gonna need to
And
reload.
Taylor Swift taking the longest range shot of all time. That was an amazing shot, Taylor Swift, but honestly, we've come to expect nothing less from you. Nothing less than utter devastation. And what's our rookie shot to hit like? 60%, huh? Alright, we're going to have our rookie, actually, I think they'll, as soon as we get them in, they'll leave the zone.
Commander,
Yeah, that's
the
fine,
operative has
actually.
safely reached the extraction point with the recovered data.
So we have to eliminate
We need
the
to
rest
stick
of
around
these
and eliminate
Exalt
any remaining
forces.
hostiles,
Well,
and
that's
move to the evac point
delightful.
and return to HQ.
So Lindsay
Objectives
Lohan,
updated.
gonna kill this guy and then reload.
I'm all out. Hostile. Reloaded.
Alright, so we have one Exalt trooper who is steadily fleeing. Is there anywhere we can get full cover? No. Alright, so that Exalt trooper has pulled a quite ingenious ploy, and that he's run back to the corner and is almost certainly on Overwatch, which means only Jaden Smith is going to have a chance to take him out, and there is no cover at all for him to advance on the alien.
Ready to rock.
So Jaden is going to reload. Paris Hilton already reloaded. You know what? With Paris Hilton on the reload, we're actually going to advance Paris to a little bit better cover. She should have squad sight on these guys. Yep. See, Taylor Swift can see them, and they're not moving, so we're going to Overwatch. Let's see how they react. Same thing they've been doing, standing in a corner, steadying their weapons. But if they're going to stand in a corner with having their little steady weapon circle jerk over there, we're going to just bomb them from long range with Paris Hilton.
He's down.
A devastating turn for the Hiltonator, and it's going to be Overwatch then for Paris Hilton, and we're going to get Lindsay Lohan. She's actually going to dash. Now all we've got to do is find a way to engineer something for Jaden Smith. I'm thinking a flashbang will likely be involved. And now he's reloading. Seriously, these guys over here, they're jerking off. That's all there is to it. If she can see him, why can't Paris Hilton take a shot? Paris Hilton should be able to shoot that guy. Alright, well Taylor Swift could run and gun. Alright, so we're going to have Taylor Swift run and gun. And he's not even on Overwatch. What the hell is this alien doing? He's... I was going to say he's unhittable. Alright, so Taylor Swift caps him in the dome. I mean, that's going to be the end of that guy. Lindsay Lohan's going to be on Overwatch then. And Jaden Smith. This is where I really wish I had, say, a smoke grenade. So Jaden Smith is going to have to come... He's going to have to try and circle around this enemy somehow. And Paris Hilton... actually getting Paris over there in a support position wouldn't be a terrible idea either. There should be just the one Exalt operative left, and he's lurking in the wings, like a Rosencrantz or Guildenstern, perhaps. He's just hiding off the edges of a camera, waiting for his opportunity at Prince Hamlet. And I say Prince Hamlet, even though I know Joss Whedon isn't actually on the mission, but maybe next time. Although I gotta say, Paris Hilton actually seems to have overcome her ailment of the aim variety, in that she's actually contributing positively in this mission. She also took a blazing shot that would likely have killed any other member of XCOM. I think she got hit for 8 or 9. She has the most health of any of our troopers. So I suppose that makes sense then, that she would be the most resilient to the Paris Hilton disease. It probably explains why she is patient 0.
What was that?
Well, it was that same elite sniper that's been hiding in the corner for the last hour. Alright, so we're going to flip to Lohan. We're going to put Lohan here in cover. She's going to Overwatch. Going to bring Paris Hilton up.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
She does have squad sight, so there's an opportunity that she might be able to get a hit. And Jaden Smith is at the zone wall.
Heading there now.
So move to half cover. Half cover is full cover for Jaden. And that is about as close as he's going to be able to get.
I'm on it.
Alright, so we're going to get Taylor Swift then up into a position with Jaden Smith so she can take a run and gun shot. And then we're going to take the uninjured Lindsay Lohan, and she's going to be our scout. But for now, we're just going to have a couple turns of Overwatch while old T-Swizzle here catches up with Jaden Smith. Because we're going to have Jaden Smith take the lead run in the unlikely event that alien is on Overwatch. And he may be on Overwatch. So speaking of Overwatch, and Overwatch for Jaden as well. And we've had some interesting AI tactics lately. They've been doing a lot of running away from us. And it's going to take us one more turn to get Tay-Tay in exactly where I want her. Alright, that is not exactly where I want her, actually. She can see and be seen from there. So Taylor's going to fall back. Alright, we know where the alien is, then. And Lohan should be able to... You know what? We're actually going to move Paris Hilton instead.
Commander.
And that guy is roughly there. So... Lohan should be able to move to here without being seen. Nope. Oh, back up one. And she's now in the fog of war. Alright, so we're about as ideally positioned as we can get. Although you could be saying, you know, no position is ideal when you have one guy who's hunkered on the corner of the map while you have some devastatingly injured units. And you would be accurate in that assessment. Also, we know he's not on Overwatch. He's just doing a steady weapon thing.
On the move.
So, Jaden Smith goes out to reveal the alien. Does he have any kind of shot? Actually, has a 77% with just a basic gunshot. Let's take it. Hey, hit him for 5. That's okay. And Paris Hilton, as a result, has... 100% chance? Well, I guess we're going to take 2 100% rapid fire shots. Although, due to, well, I was going to say due to the bug, the second one will likely miss, but didn't need a second shot for old Paris Hilton. She just straight up domed him the first time. Well, it's good to have yet another mission with Exalt taken care of. I guess the curse of Tara Reid has been broken in that... Turns out it doesn't matter who we send, just basically every other time it's going to be shoving our dick into a bottle full of broken glass. That's delightful. So, knowledge hard earned. And every single time we do that mission, both Paris Hilton and Taylor Swift wind up in the hospital for a good long while. And hey, this is no exception. Lindsay Lohan, however, came out unscathed, as did Jaden Smith, so we did do better than the previous time. So every time we've done the 4-man mission, we have steadily improved. Like, I guess, you know, I guess that's something. And, of course, Patricia Medina. Woohoo. The mediocre trooper that nobody... Actually, she... Wow, look at that aim. 59%. Patricia Medina could not hit water if she fell out of a boat, so she's going to be an assault trooper. Seriously, I'm pretty sure if she was starring in Fight Club when she had tried to punch herself in the face, she would have, instead of missing and hitting her ear, she would have just missed her whole fucking head. Your aim is terrible. It got a little better, but still not great. So Medina, another assault trooper, which is fine. We actually could use another assault trooper.
Decryption completed.
Let's find out where the Exalt base isn't.
Facility locations.
So we've eliminated one. Where did we eliminate? Germany? No, I'm pretty sure Germany was already off the list. Either Mexico or Australia, maybe? I was pretty sure we had Australia a long time ago. So it's not Argentina, Mexico, Italy, Germany. Okay, so great. They used to give a little bit broader hints that allowed you to make some more deductive reasoning, but on this it's just basically, it's not here. Wonderful. Alright, well, our Exalt intelligence proved to be about as intelligent as the trooper that brought it back, which is to say, not especially. But with a successful mission, and once again through the meat grinder of a 4-man Exalt crew, we will go ahead and end our episode here. If you enjoyed the episode, I want to thank you very much for watching it. Make sure and drop a like in the comment section down below if you did enjoy watching, and we'll see you again soon.